What's going on, y'all? Thanks for checking in the Khaliis Take. You know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell just so you can get the newest and the bonus content first. But hey, let's just go ahead and jump right in. At this point, it's a long shot for the Lakers to get out of the play-in game or play-in tournament. And really, it's a long shot for them to even make the playoffs, honestly. I mean, they're just a team that's really depleted. And I don't see how they're going to be able to overcome some of the issues that they have now rather than the issues that they had earlier in the season. I mean, it's one thing to say a team is bad on defense, Russell Westbrook doesn't fit, LeBron is old, Anthony Davis is hurt all the time. But it's another thing to say there's like tension in the locker room and throughout an organization. I mean, that really deteriorates a team and chops them in half because it's one side of the locker room probably on their side, another side of the locker room believes what they believe, and then you got LeBron as the center of attention who's allowing or who has allowed all this to happen to a degree because he actually wanted Russell Westbrook to come there, which was not a good idea. And now Rob Pelinka and them was stuck with trying to make a decision, getting rid of a player that LeBron wanted just because it didn't work. And it almost seems like he's pouting to a degree, and the media definitely takes LeBron's side over theirs because LeBron is the favorite and he's the one that's in the spotlight. So it makes Rob Pelinka and them look really bad in the front office for the Lakers. But at the same time, it was a bad decision on all parts. You know, getting Russell Westbrook was not going to make the Lakers better. The front office has to make a good decision or a better decision in regards to what's best for the team going forward. But at the same time, they have to listen to LeBron James because he's the center of attention. He's the guy, and he's the guy that can help you win championships, just as they did in the bubble. But at the same time, he muffed on this one. He made a bad decision. And I'm not saying Russ isn't a great player because he still is. He has a lot of greatness in him. But at the same time, his greatness doesn't coincide with what the Lakers are trying to do. And that's win. And I'm not saying Russell Westbrook can't be a winner. I'm not going to say that because he definitely can. But at the same time, he hasn't proven it, hasn't lived up to it. And so far, the Lakers, they haven't proven anything while he's been on the roster. So it's a lot to prove for them going forward this season. The play-in tournament is definitely in their favor, but I mean, it's definitely a possibility that, you know, they won't make it out of the play-in tournament because the way they're playing so far, Jekyll and Hyde basketball, it just doesn't get you winning. It just doesn't allow you to be a solid team. And to be honest, if you're one game behind the Clippers who don't have Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, and you had predominantly three superstars most of the season or a lot of games this season, or at least two superstars on the floor, it just makes you look really, really bad as an organization, as a team, and as a whole, because how are you losing more games than the other team in LA that doesn't have neither one of their superstars, or for the most part had one for half a season or whatever you want to call it, and then he flails out, and then Kawhi Leonard been out the whole season, and they have a better record than you do. It's just unreal, if you ask me, because it's just not even logical. So it's like there's a lot more going on with the Lakers than we even know. That's probably even being put out there and reported. But I mean, they have to just try to find a way to get things together, because if they don't, I just don't see this team going too far. I mean, honestly, even if they do sneak into the playoffs, first round at best, the way they're playing right now, unless they make a dramatic change and things are going to get a lot better, and you know, Frankie V is going to find a way to, you know, utilize Russ to his strengths and allow LeBron to do his thing if LeBron can stay healthy with that bad knee of his. And maybe if Anthony Davis can come back and turn into the top 10 caliber player that a lot of people think that he is or was, I don't really see much differences with this team. I really don't. So my thing is, I'm anticipating to see, I'm definitely anticipating to see how this team does going forward. But the confidence in this team, you know, from any NBA guru, any NBA sports, fanatic, or anybody that just loves basketball in general, this is one team you look at and you like, man, I just don't see them doing much at all. Even though LeBron is balling out, it really doesn't matter. They just don't have enough camaraderie or chemistry put together to where you can see them actually be a formidable, like a force, a team that's solid, going against other teams. So we'll see how it goes going forward, but they got a big game tonight against the Clippers. So we'll see exactly, if they're able to pull that out or not. I'm not sure. I don't believe they will, but nothing surprises me at this point. But and even with the Lakers, I can't say nothing surprised me anymore either. I mean, their season is tanking, and they're gonna have to try to find a way to, rekindle that. And starting tonight might be, a way to do it, but I still don't see it happening. But we'll have to see how it ends up and see how the season ends up for them and see what their fortune is. But hey, that's my take on everything. Leave any comments in the comment section as always. And hey, Khaliis out.